and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 2 English lesson on synonyms. So we'll be doing our grade 2 English lesson on synonyms. And before we start with our lesson on synonyms, we're going to log into aplusstudents.ca. So we're going to log into aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password. And once we've logged in with our username as well as our password, then we're going to select the subject of Language Arts, grade 2. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of synonyms. So our chapter is synonyms. So our chapter is synonyms, and our subject is English, which is also language arts, grade 2. And the lessons that we are going to be focusing on under the chapter of synonyms is to choose the synonym and which synonym has the same meaning. And lastly, we're going to find synonyms in context. All right, so basically a synonym, right? It's a word, or it's words with the same meaning, or it is words with almost the same meaning. So synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it is words with almost the same meaning, right? And an example of a synonym or of synonyms, it's dad and it's father. Dad and father. Some people call their dad dad, daddy. You maybe just say father. Some people would say that he's my dad instead of saying he's my father, or vice versa. However, if we were to, let's say, get the meaning of what a dad is, probably the meaning of father would also pop up the same, right? Because both dad as well as father are supposed to play the same role, which is basically caring for the families. So synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. And those are synonyms. All right. So we said synonyms are words with either the same meaning or almost the same meaning, right? And if you change a word in a sentence to its synonym, then the meaning of the sentence, it stays the same. So which means that sometimes you can change words within a sentence, however, the meanings will still stay the same. For example, my dad is a teacher. So my dad is a teacher. So which means that dad, and yet it says my father is a teacher. So once again, dad and father. So my dad teaches or is a teacher, and we can also say my father is a teacher. And we said synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. All right, so we're also doing our tutorial lesson on aplusstudents.ca. Right, so we're going to go on to aplusstudents.ca. And we made an example of my dad, made an example of father, right? And we just say that synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it is words with almost the same meaning. Now let's go to aplusstudents.ca. So we're going on to the first lesson, which is to choose the synonyms. So we're going to choose the synonyms. So we said synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it's words with almost the same meaning, right? And we made an example of dad, father, mom, mother, right? All right. And there are actually, when it also comes to synonyms, right, then there are many different words with similar meanings, right? But we specifically say dad or father because that is the most common ones, right? Even mom, mother. So we are not choosing the synonym. It says, who or which word is the synonym of happy? So basically, if we look at this word happy, right, and we try to find another word that is similar to happy, or let's say the meaning needs to be kind of similar, and then we can say it is glad. So it's like saying, I'm happy for you. Then you just say, yeah, I'm glad for you, right? So which word is a synonym of cap? Cap. So cap. So if we were to find the synonym of cap, then we will say it is hat. So hat and cap. So cap and we have hat. Cap and hat. And both of these words, they name something that you wear on your head. So cap, it rhymes with hat. All right. Now we're going on to our test, right? And the test is, which word is a synonym of happy? Happy. Is it glad or is it lucky? Happy. Is it glad or happy? All right. So we then going to say the word that is similar to happy is glad. So we say the word that is rhyming with cap is hat. And both of these are basically things that you put on your head. So cap and hat, because it's like kind of similar meaning. So which word is a synonym of nice? If you are nice, are you careful or are you kind? Nice. Are we careful or are we kind? So we need to choose a synonym. The synonym of nice, is it careful or is it to be kind? All right, so if we look for, then we can say to be nice is also to be kind, right? So you're also kind when you are nice. Rabbit, right? A rabbit. What is a synonym of rabbit? Is rabbit also known as hop or is rabbit also known as a bunny? So rabbit, is it a hop or is it a bunny? Words that are similar in meaning. And the word that is similar in meaning to the word rabbit is a bunny, right? And a rabbit is another word is a bunny. So now we need to look for the synonym of road. Road. Is a synonym of road words that are similar in meaning or almost the same? Is it floor or is it street? Road. Is it street or is it flow? Floor. So we can then say road. Another word for road is streets. And now we need to find another word that is similar to small. Is it big or is it little? So we need to now look for the synonym, which is the words that is similar in meaning as small. And we can say it is little. Because if we were to say big, and then it's like us giving the antonym, which is the opposite. Which word is a synonym of a lady? So lady is also a woman. So lady is a woman. Now we're going to see which sentence has the same meaning. Once again, synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it's words with almost the same meaning, right? And also, if you change a word in a sentence, so if you change the word in a sentence with synonym, then the meaning of the sentence stays the same. And we made an example of dad, and we made an example of father. That is basically going to be the constant example, right? Now, it says Molly found a tiny seashell on the beach. A tiny seashell on the beach. So now, if we look at the sentence, we need to ask ourselves, Molly found a tiny seashell on the beach. Is this, how are we identifying the synonym within that sentence? How are we going to identify it? So then we can say tiny, and then we say it is small, right? Tiny is also small. All right. It says, when the toy box was full, Amy closed it. And another word for close. So closed, and then we can also say shut. And shut means to close it, to close something. Either close the window, close the tap, shut the windows, right? Or we can just say close it. Now let's go on to our test. So we need to say which sentence has the same meaning. It was kind of you to help tie the boy's shoes. So it was kind of you to help tie the boy's shoes. So it was terrible of you to terrible of you to help tie the boy's shoe, or it was nice of you to help tie the boy's shoes. Option 1 or option 2. All right, so we can say it was kind of you to help tie the boy's shoes. It was terrible. It was nice of you, sorry. It was nice of you to help tie the boy's shoes. So it was terrible of you to help tie the boy's shoe, or it was nice of you to help tie the boy's shoes. So we said it was nice of you to help tie the boy's shoes. So nice is our synonym. It says Brett's house is across the street from Ross's. Do we say it's Brett's home is across the street from Rose's, or Brett's office is across the street from Rose's? So we need to find a word that is similar to the one on the status, which is house, right? So another word for house is your home. So a house is it option 1 or option 2? So it's process 1. So choose 1. So home is correct. Because we can either say house or we can say home. Hannah held the white bunny in her hand. So do we say Hannah held the white rabbit in her hand, or Hannah gave, or Hannah held the white glove in her hand? All right. So we say the similar to bunny is a rabbit. We saw a big bear in the forest when we were hiking. So we said we saw a big bear in the forest when we were hiking. Big. What is another word similar to big? Is it large or hungry? So large or hungry. And then we're going to say we saw a big bear in the forest, which means that we saw a large bear in in the forest. So if you said big or you said number one, then that is correct. Well done. I was happy when I found my lost card. And next to the last one, it says, I was happy when I found my lost coat. Is it I was glad or I was busy? I was glad or I was busy. So I was happy. It's another word for saying I was glad. So I was glad. So well done. Glad is the same. Abe and his friends, they hop over the puddles in the rain. So hop, it says Abe and his friends, they jump over the puddles in the rain, or they trip over. So in this case, they jump over. Oopsie. So we can say hop or we can say jump, right? Because hopping and jumping is similar. Yes, so jump is correct. Well done. Congrats. Jump is the same. The same. Well done. All right, so now we're going to find the synonyms in context, right? In context. And remember, we said synonyms are words with either the same meaning or almost the same meaning, right? And we made examples of dad and father, mom and mother, made an example of jump and hop, shut and close, right? So synonyms are words either with the same meaning or almost the same meaning, right? And it can literally be any other word, right? Because when it comes to synonyms, and then there's usually like a list of synonyms and there's a list of antonyms, which you will find out in the next lesson, right? But some synonyms, which are words with either the same meaning or almost the same meaning. So I will be glad when I write when winter is over. So we need to select the word in bold, right? The synonym of the word in bold. It says, I will be glad when winter is over. Seeing the flowers bloom makes me so happy. So, glad, what is a word that is similar to glad? Is it seeing the flowers bloom makes me so happy? A word that is similar to glad. So, I will be glad when winter's over. It's the same as saying, I will be happy when winter is over. So, basically, it's either glad and happy. So these are synonyms, right? Yes, so happy, and that is correct. Happy and glad, right? And we say glad and happy. All right. When Mrs. Barton was little, she lived on a quiet road in the country. So, road. We need to find a word that is similar in meaning to road. Now she lives on a noisy street in the city. She now lives in a noisy street in the city. What is the word within the next in that other sentence that is similar to road? The word similar to road. And the word we'll find in the next sentence. So road, another word for road or word that is, let's say, similar in meaning to road. And we can say that the word similar to meaning or almost the same meaning to road is street. Road and street, right? Because you can either say in the road or you can say in the street. All right, so here we have another one. It says the lady on the bus smiled at Carter. So, lady. We need to find a word that is similar in meaning to the word lady. She looked like a friendly woman. So if you look at the sentence, she looked like a friendly woman. What is a word that is similar to lady? So lady. A word that is similar to lady will almost same in meaning to lady. So lady and the word that is similar to lady is a woman. Oh gosh. So lady and woman, right? So woman is the word that is either similar or the same meaning as lady. So you can either say someone is a lady or you can say this person is a woman, right? Lady and woman are words with similar meaning. Big. So there's a really big, so there's a really big raccoon in our yard. Have you ever seen such a large raccoon before? So big. If you look at the next sentence, right? What is the word in there that is similar? It's similar to big. Is it? Have you ever seen a large raccoon before? So big. All right. So then we can, if something is big, then we can also say it is large, right? Say yes. So it's either big or we can say it is a large raccoon, right? So it's either a big raccoon or a large raccoon. So large is correct. So well done. And then Brandon's dog had 8 little puppies. So 8 little. So little, right? And then we can either say Brandon named the small gray one Ace. So now we need to find a word that is similar to little. What is a word that is almost the same as little? Brandon named the small gray one Ace. So we can then say little and we can say small because they have similar or same meanings. So little and small. These are two words with similar meaning. So both of these words means that it is not big. So little and we have small. All right, so before we end, let's go to our test. Gabby comes to my home every day. So we need to find the word that is similar to the word home. So Gabby comes to my home every day. Tomorrow, she will go to her aunt's house. So, what is a word that is similar to home? Is it house or go? So, Gabby comes to my home every day. Tomorrow, she will go to her aunt's house. And if we select the word or synonym of the word in bold, then we are going to say it is house. So, well done. House is correct. So we can say my grandpa always wears a cap in the rain. Cap. What is a word that is similar to cap? Is it number one, which is wear, or number two, which is hat? A word that is almost the same as cap. And all right, if we choose the word that is almost the same, we can say hat. So cap and hat is the same. And then Erica's bunny loves to eat grass. My rabbit eats only carrots. So bunny, what is another word for bunny? Is it a rabbit or is it eats? So bunny, and then word that is similar to bunny is a rabbit. So number one is correct. So well done. Brandon's dog had 8 little puppies. So little, is it small or is it gray? Little. So we can then choose small. Little and we have small, right? All right, so that is basically some synonyms, right? And we said synonyms either has the same meaning or it has almost the same meaning, right, of a specific word. So it's different words, but the meanings are either the same or almost the same. So lady, and another word for lady is a woman. Because remember, you can either say that I'm a lady, or you can say I'm a woman, or you can say I spoke to the lady, or you can say I spoke to the woman. So woman and lady is the same. All right, so that is now the end of our lesson on synonyms. And we said synonyms are words with either the same meaning or it is almost the same meaning, right? And then we had to choose our synonyms. And we also had to say which one is the same meaning to one another. So thank you, grade 2, for joining our class. Till next time, have a good day further. Goodbye.